At the age of 50, John found himself facing a challenge that he never thought he would have to deal with: hair loss. It started slowly, with a few strands falling out here and there. But as the months went by, he began to notice more and more of his hair disappearing. At first, he tried to ignore it, telling himself that it was just a natural part of getting older. But deep down, he knew that it was affecting him more than he wanted to admit. John had always prided himself on his appearance. He took care of himself, worked out regularly, and dressed well. But as his hair continued to thin, he found himself becoming more self-conscious. He started avoiding social situations, worried that people would notice his receding hairline. He even stopped looking in the mirror, unable to face the reality of what was happening to him. One day, John decided that enough was enough. He couldn't continue living like this, letting his hair loss control his life. He did some research and discovered that there were treatments available that could help him regrow his hair. He was skeptical at first, but he was willing to try anything to regain his confidence. By the way, if you're concerned about or are already losing your hair, check the description box of this video for help with regrowing your hair. And be sure to like this video and subscribe to this channel. John started using a combination of treatments, shampoos, supplements, and LED caps designed to stimulate hair regrowth. It wasn't easy, and it took time to see results, but he was determined to stick with it. Slowly but surely, he began to notice a difference. His hair started to grow back, thicker and fuller than before. He couldn't believe it. After months of feeling hopeless, he was finally seeing progress. As his hair continued to regrow, John's confidence started to return. He no longer felt the need to hide away or avoid social situations. He started going out with friends again, enjoying life to the fullest. And with each passing day, he felt more like himself than he had in years. But it wasn't just about the physical changes. Through his journey to overcome hair loss, John had learned a valuable lesson about self-acceptance. He realized that his worth wasn't defined by his appearance, but by the person he was on the inside. He had always been strong, resilient, and determined, and those qualities had helped him overcome this challenge. Now, at 50 years old, John looked in the mirror and saw a man who had faced adversity and come out stronger on the other side. His hair loss was no longer a source of shame or embarrassment, but a reminder of the strength and courage he possessed. He had proven to himself that he was capable of overcoming any obstacle that came his way. John decided to share his story with others, hoping to inspire anyone else who was struggling with hair loss. He wanted them to know that they weren't alone and that there were solutions out there to help them regain their confidence. He made a video documenting his journey, from the initial despair to the eventual triumph. And as he shared his story with the world, he received an outpouring of support and encouragement from others who had been in his shoes. In the end, John's journey to overcome hair loss wasn't just about regrowing his hair. It was about rediscovering himself and embracing his true worth. He had faced a challenge head-on and emerged victorious, stronger, and more confident than ever before. And as he looked towards the future, he knew that he was capable of overcoming anything that came his way. Want to learn more? Like this video and subscribe to this channel. And be sure to check the description box of this video for additional help with regrowing your hair, even if you're already losing it.